What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Rob, I'm Black Royalty. As black people, us black people, we need to get more involved in ownership. We need to pay attention to ownership. Watch this. I want to own land. So I was just looking on the internet and I Googled $5,000 or $10,000 plots in Houston, $5,000 lots in Houston, $5,000 pieces of land in Houston. And I didn't pay attention to whether it was residential or commercial land, but there were options. Some pieces of land for like $2,000, some pieces of land for $5,000, $8,000, whatever. And I looked at it, I'm like, wow, like this is affordable. But a lot of us, we don't pay attention to this. Like we would rather go buy like a Mercedes, and we still living in an apartment. So eventually you'll own that Mercedes, but it'll be worth way less than what you paid for it, but you'll never own that apartment, right? Or we'll just buy all these clothes and all this stupid stuff. When I was 22 years old, 23, I had like over $4,000 worth of Jordans. Can't tell you where them Jordans are now. Don't care for them. But that $4,000, I could have owned land. What I'm talking about now, I could have owned that years ago. Now I get it. Some of us, this video is going to go over some people's head because they're not thinking about no land. They want to go wear white folks' brands and put them on their body. That's what makes them feel good. You know, they're not thinking about no land. They want to go drive a Mercedes or BMW or whatever. That makes them feel good. They're not thinking about no land. Let's stay in that apartment where the rent is constantly going up. Now watch this, man. Like I said, at 22, I could have afforded, man, I'm 32 now. I could have been sitting on land, even if I'm not living in it, man, or living on it. Just having that land, letting it sit. Just pay the taxes every year or whatever, and let that value rise. Now watch this. I live in a house. It's a nice house. I wanted I talked to baby. I said, baby, look, let's take this money, the down payment money, go get us some land, put a trailer on it, you know, pay the land off, pay the trailer off, and then we can build the house we want. But, you know, she wanted a house, you know, and you got to keep your lady happy and all that, you know. But I was looking at the land, on the internet, and for what we paid on this down payment, we could have owned like 5 pieces of land. Put a little trailer on it, man. Put a little trailer. Think about it, man. I'm going to just take you like this here. I saw plots of land for like $5,000. Say you buy that $5,000 piece of land. Go get you a nice $20,000, $30,000 trailer. Collectively, that's what? $35,000 plus $5,000 worth of land. That's $40,000, fam. If you were to get that finance, fam, that's like what? $400 a month total, or $600, you know, whatever. Some of us are paying $2,000 a month for apartments. Some of us are paying, my last apartment I lived in, 1 bedroom was like $900 a month. You know, my house we paying over $1,000 a month. But if we own that land, and this land be, man, my house is like, I don't know, somewhere close to like 2,000 some square feet. I'm looking at this land for $5,000. Man, that's 6,000 square feet. Think about it. If you bought that land, say you had $5,000 to spend, just get you a little piece of land, you know, put your little trailer on it, or build you a little 1-room, nice little insulated, you know, efficiency on that land. Just 1 room. You own that. That's yours. You're not going to kick yourself out of that. You're not going to kick yourself out of that. But I don't want to, I ain't living in no trailer. I ain't living in no trailer. But your dumb ass will go pay that for that apartment every month that you don't own, that the rent's constantly rising up and they'll kick you out of it. We'll go buy these Polo Ralph Lauren, man that don't look nothing like us. We'll go buy these cars made in Germany. We'll go buy these cars made in Japan. What about doing something for ourselves? Ownership, man. We need to shift our minds towards ownership, man. Like I said, man. But that's all I'm going to hit you with, man. We need to shift our minds towards ownership. We can afford some of these things. And then watch this, 6,000 square feet. Say you found some 6,000 square feet for $10,000. If you ain't got the whole 10, if you find somebody with a like mind or a couple people with like minds, y'all can put your money together and own a little piece of something. You know, you could build what you want right here. He could build what he want right there. She could build what they want right there. And it's all, you know, we own something. But I'm going to leave that with you, man. I done put too much heat out here, man. Like I say, videos like this going to go over some people's heads. But then it might be one person that be like, wait a minute, that boy Bread Tuck was on to something. Because one day, y'all gonna, God, let me keep living, because I'm looking at things, I'm paying attention, and I'm finna get my ducks in a row, fam. One day, boys gonna look at me and, this conversation's really not gonna be the same one day. Because I'm gonna be talking about some other stuff while everybody else still talking about Jordans and buying whatever else, man. But man, shout out. Listen, black people, ownership, we need to get our minds in order. Man, but that's what it is, man. Bread Tuck Gang forever. I'm Black Royalty. Bread Tuck Rob, y'all mucho, take it easy. God bless.